going to Darcy Station. It just isn't fair. Darcy Station. I'm never gonna get out of here. I was going to Darcy Station. On the line. Darcy Station. I pick up some power converters.
Hello everyone, it is I, the Oscar-nominated a-hole, the a-hole who is, yeah, I'm a troll sometimes, but we're going to be talking about, yes, more Brie Larson, because there was a Jeremy Renner interview now that's come out within the past day or so, and it seems as though Jeremy Renner, who plays Hawkeye, by the way, has come out in this interview, and he's very subtle, and he's very quiet about it. But you can tell there are moments in this interview where he legit feels uncomfortable around Brie Larson. She has this magnetic personality of unlikableness. You go around this woman and you're just like, go away from me, Brie. Just leave me alone. I don't want to talk to you. Believe me, man, I wouldn't want to be around Brie Larson. And the thing that sucks is that sometimes, not all the time, but in some dresses she wears, and she's very attractive. Not all the time. There's some things she wears, and I'm just like, I'm good. But the majority of it, she's somewhat attractive. Obviously, she's not totally uggo, right? She has some attractive qualities in her physical appearance. But as for her personal, personality-wise, she's obviously this disgusting human being. Like, what's the... I forgot the name of that movie where the guy can see the pretty girls and they are like uggos because they're ugly on the inside? Yeah, that would be happening. Like, you would see Brie Larson and she'd be like this, like a 1,000-pound girl who can't get out of her bed because she's so ugly. She's such an ugly person on the inside. She would probably be so fat in that movie that she probably couldn't exist. She'd be dead because she's one of the ugliest people on the inside that I've ever seen. She is snarky, condescending, thinks she's better than everyone else, a superiority complex. I mean, if you would ask a detective, they probably would tell you these are key characteristic traits of a serial killer. And I think it's a good reflection of what she's doing right now. A serial killer of the MCU, killing everything that it's created in the past 10 years, and she's going to totally wipe away it all as the lead of the MCU. Oh, good job, Brie. Good job. You are the MCU serial killer. That's what you are. You're going to kill and slaughter everything. To the point you slaughtered my enthusiasm for Endgame. I'm not even going to go see it on opening night. With Infinity War, I pre-bought tickets. I was excited. Now that Endgame's coming out, I'm somewhat excited because I want to see what happens to Iron Man and the rest. But it's but I know she's in it. I'm like, I really don't want to go see her. And then, as we know, this is her first time actually playing the role of Captain Marvel. She shot these scenes before she actually shot Captain Marvel. I'm not excited for this at all. I'm like, I didn't want to go see Captain Marvel. This might be worse than Captain Marvel, her performance-wise. I'm good. Leave me alone. Leave me out of it. I'm going to wait. I'm going to listen to spoiler reviews, hear what people have to say about it. Is it good? Is it bad? How's Brie Larson in it? Is she, you can watch it and not cringe too much. Like, if it is like that, then I might go on a matinee day, but I'm not going to go opening night. Which just goes to show you, after Endgame, I'm one of those people that most likely will not be going to the theater to see another MCU film, unless it's something that I absolutely really want to go see. Like, for instance, I don't know, if they were to come out with a movie with the Fantastic Four or the X-Men, I might go see that, but or Deadpool. But in regards to anything having to do with an Avengers with Brie Larson in it again, without Iron Man or any of them, I'm good. I'm not going to watch it. The MCU, in my opinion, is going to end after Endgame. So, we'll just have to see. Apparently, Kevin Feige has stated in previous interviews that they will be releasing more information about the coming movies after the Spider-Man Far From Home movie, which I'm also not excited to see. I'm a huge Spider-Man fan. This doesn't look interesting to me. If you watch the trailer and you think, man, I'm really excited about this. The only thing I'm excited about in that movie is Mysterio. I love Mysterio. He's one of my favorite Spider-Man villains. I think Jake Gyllenhaal actually looks really cool, and I like the scenes that I've seen with him like flying around with a helmet on. I think that looks really badass. But other than that, I don't like Mary Jane being changed from the core look that she's always had just to fit a quota. It's not like they had a bunch of girls with red hair that are gingers that are really pretty, and none of them could act, and so they had to go to like, well, we'll just open it up to anyone, and then they found her, and Zendaya was like the best one. It wasn't like that. It was, no, we're not even gonna look. We just want her to be different. So it's obviously for an agenda. So I'm not into that. I'm not into Mary Jane looking completely non-canonical. And so, anyways, tangent over. Jeremy Renner. I don't think that the Avengers cast, the original cast, are going very well with Brie Larson. It's very interesting that they don't have Robert Downey Jr. with her in an interview, which if they did, believe me, I would love to see Robert Downey Jr. in an interview right next to Brie Larson. I think Robert Downey Jr. is very professional and he would hold it back, but I have seen, you've seen him in those interviews, where someone will ask him a question about something personal in his life, and he'll be like, you know what, I'm not doing this. Or was it something political, like something in regards to politics? And he's like, seriously, you're gonna ask me that question? He's like, ask me another question. He's like, no. He's like, I want to ask you this question. He's like, if you're insisting that I have to answer that question, well, this interview is over with. And I was like, oh, dang, respect to Robert Downey Jr. And he just took off the mic. He left. I was like, dude, sweet. So I would love to see what he'd have to do with Brie Larson. That would be a very interesting interview, to be sure. Anyways, tell me what you guys think about, do you think that the Avengers cast is getting along with Brie Larson? I don't think they are. It's obvious from these interviews that there's some tension there. I mean, if it's coming out in any way, shape, or form in these interviews where they're supposed to act professional, obviously behind camera, they're probably like really mad at each other. So tell me what you think. And like the video, subscribe to the channel if you haven't done so already, comment down your thoughts below, and as always, ladies and gentlemen, I hope that you have a fantastic rest of your day.
Well, I was going into Toshi Station to pick up some power converters.
You can waste time with your friends when your chores are done. Come on.
Well, I was going into Toshi Station to pick up some power converters.